Welcome to Zari X Wrong Target Stories. Before we start, drop your country or city in the comments. And if you love stories where the quiet ones surprise everyone, make sure to subscribe and like. It was the first day of advanced math class, and a new student named Emily sat quietly in the back, clutching her notebook. She hardly spoke, never raised her hand, and always looked nervous when called on. The other students whispered and laughed behind her back, calling her the mute genius and too shy to think. Even the teacher, Mr. Carter, sighed and said, "Emily, you'll need to speak up if you want to pass." The class laughed again, and Emily lowered her eyes. Then Mr. Carter turned to the board and drew a massive equation, something even the top students couldn't solve. He said, "Anyone who can solve this will skip next week's test." The room went silent. The top student tried first but failed. Another one guessed and got it wrong. Finally, Jake, the class clown, smirked and said, "Hey, maybe the quiet girl can do it." The class burst out laughing again. Emily stood slowly, walked to the board without saying a word, and started writing. Her hand moved fast, lines of numbers and symbols flying across the board. The class stopped laughing. In less than a minute, she circled the final answer and stepped back. Mr. Carter stared in disbelief, checked his notes twice, and said, "That's correct. Completely correct." The room went silent. Emily finally spoke softly, saying, "It's a simple logic pattern. You just had to see it differently." The same students who mocked her now looked stunned. Jake whispered, "How did you do that so fast?" Emily smiled and said, "Sometimes quiet people have the loudest minds." The class broke into applause. Mr. Carter nodded proudly and said, "Emily, from now on, you sit in the front row." That day, everyone learned a powerful lesson. Never mistake silence for weakness. If you enjoyed this wrong target story, hit subscribe and drop your city or country below. You're watching Zari X Wrong Target Stories, where karma always speaks without a sound.